everyone, it's Tammy, and some of you had asked to see this stamp set put to use, and this is the one that I got from My Hero Arts, and it's the like triple stampin' stamp set. I thought it was really cute, so let's go ahead and work on it, see what we can do. I'm just going to take it all out, I think. There's the stamp set. There, the die cuts didn't want to come, but that's okay. It kind of shows you a little bit of it. That's interesting. Because it looks like they just showed it without the, like, they just did each one individually. Okay, well, we're not going to do it quite that way. I don't know if I'm going to use the die cuts yet or not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I just wanted to show you guys how this looked and how it worked. So the first thing, you always stamp lightest to darkest, and it came with these colors. I'm not sure if we need any more or if that will be good, but let's see. So it came with those, and I know there's not a green, so we might even need a green. But let's stamp the pumpkin first, and I think I want to use this big pumpkin. And I'm going to start with the solid piece. And again, you want to do lightest to darkest. It's almost hard to tell which one is the stamp that you're supposed to stamp with. So I'm going to, I obviously want it to be orange, but I might need it to have some yellowy highlights, so I'm going to do it in yellow first. And since these are just mini stamp pads, I'm just going to bring it to my stamp. And I'm going to stamp that like that. And then we're going to take the second one, which is the next fullest one, which would be this one. And we'll do the second darkest, which is this one. And again, I'm just going to bring this to my stamp. Get it good and inked. And then just place it right on top. Oh, I thought I was seeing it, and I'm seeing a shadow. That's the only problem with some of these lights. Well, not the only problem, but that is a problem when you're using your studio lights. So I can do the card. Sometimes I'm not able to see it clearly to get it straight. But honestly, I don't usually mind because I think it looks even more handmade, and I think that's a cool thing. So for me, I'm good with it, but just keep in mind that might be some of my problem when I'm trying to stamp it. And then I'm going to take the more outlined stamp and the darkest color. This is a pretty orange. And again, stamp right on top. And there you go. So isn't that cool how it like gives it dimension and layer? And if you have a preference of colors, I suppose that you could do it that way. I don't know. This is how I was taught, and this is what I always do, so this is how I'm teaching you. To start with the lightest and go to the darkest. But let's see. I want to put the little stem on here. And it looks like the stem might be 2 stamp sets. There's 2 colors, so I'm going to just do it with these that came with it. So I'm going to do my darkest one first. And I'm just going to put that right there. Oh, I just said that my darkest one first, and I did my darkest one. That was not what I intended to do. I should have done my lightest one first, but this will show you why you do that way, because I screwed up. So this is what not to do with these. Because once you put the darker color on, it's harder to see the lighter color, so it only makes sense to do the darker one first. The darker one second. My goodness, see how that like totally kind of defeats the purpose. So let me show you what it looks like if I do it the right way. If I do the lighter color first, oh, that wasn't a very good stamp. And then the darker one over it, it is much better. You can see how there's two colors and two dimensions. This just still kind of looks like just one color. It's a little bit of dimension, but not very much, not like that. So that's why you start with the lighter color with the most solid image. Now if you were doing different colors or like not the same shade, I guess you would still want to start with the lightest of the colors that you've chosen. I'm not really sure when I'd do that, but just in case, I thought I'd say it. Let's see, this yellow, like let's do the flower. I think I'm going to do the sunflower. And I'm going to start with the most solid image again and the lightest color. So I'm going to use this yellow as the lightest color. Another good habit to get into if you're using one of these would be to put a pad underneath, even like a mouse pad, or Stampin' Up! Makes a pad that you can put underneath. It helps make sure that this stamps evenly. You can see how it's kind of wonky. Now I'm getting the one that's the second fullest, which is this one. And I'm really not sure. And I'm going to use this color. I just want to see where I line it up at. So let's see here. I don't know how they do theirs. I know that Stampin' Up! Has a secret so you can kind of tell where you're putting it. But it doesn't appear that Hero Arts does. So I'm not sure if they do and I just don't know. But I'm thinking it's going to go like that. I'm lining up the little curly leaf with this curly leaf. Or not leaf, but whatever it's called. And then I'll take my darkest color, which I actually think I'm going to use an orange. I was thinking of using the brown, but I think I'll do the brown in the middle, maybe with this one. And let's use this orangey color. Let's see how that looks. Now I'm trying to put it back in here and it's not easy to do that either. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to go for it. There we go. It looks cute. And then it has a middle piece, which has 2 stamps. So I'll do the most solid one in this color. Then I'll do the inside darker one with the brown. And that's kind of a dark sunflower. I don't know that it's particularly my favorite, but that's how you work these. And they're really kind of fun because you can make it dimensional, and I think that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else could I show you? And the die cuts, then cut it out. Something that I'm just now seeing that's kind of neat is that this die cut will cut out just the stem, so I could still use this pumpkin. Now, some of these you have to like bend to get them apart, or you can use special cutting wires or wire cutters. I have some, but I don't have them handy, so I'm just going to do this. I think, my goodness, there we go. And so I need the big one, and I do have a magnet sheet close, so let me get that out and put all of these on it. I like to do it this way because then I tend not to lose them, and they're easy to keep track of, so I'll do that. And then let's just go ahead and move these out of the way and get my big shot out. This down, and I'm gonna just cover up or die cut out all of the different shapes. Oh, this one will be fun, won't it? Oh, there, I think we found it. Yay. Oh, where's the gourd? Oh, I left it over here. Or not the gourd, but the stem. Now some of these are still like poking up because they were bent off instead of cut. So this thing will certainly straighten that out. Alright, let's just take all that off. So then these are the pieces that we are left with. And I have this card base. Maybe we can do something with this. Just put that right on top. A little sunflower on the top. It's kind of cute. But I might want to make it a little different. So let me do a little bit more. So if this is my card base, sorry, somebody is texting me. And I think I'm going to use out here. We have some pumpkin leaves. Okay, so I'm going to use two different colors of green. I have a pear pizzazz, which is a lighter green. And I'm just going to go for it straight on the card. And then I have this Always Artichoke that is a darker green. And I'll put those right on top like that. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh, well, I guess I'll just cover up that like that. And then I'm going to just put some adhesive on the bottom. Make it stick to my card like that. I wish I would have put something down here, but I didn't, so I'm just going for it. We're just making this together, and I'm just coming up with it as we're talking. So let's see here. Maybe I'll just do a simple autumn greetings. kind of just like it just like that, just kind of plain and simple. Maybe like a little design on the sides, I wonder. I got something in one of my kits. Oh, here it is. I don't know, I got something, these things in another kit that I had this month. I'm going to check it out. What if I just put it along the edge? And then take this color. I don't know, I'm just playing. And then here's a little secret. If you've put, like you've already put the card, but you want to put a ribbon and you don't have anywhere to put the ribbon, cut a little bitty hole just by trimming the edge off of where the fold is. That one might even be too small, but we'll see. And it doesn't have to be very big. You're just trying to stick your ribbon through it. And in this case, I just have this little raffia that I got. Actually, it came on a little gift that someone sent me, and I have been reusing it for other things. And I am not getting this to stick through. There we go. Oh, well, it did. Yeah, it is. All right. Throw that small piece away, but this piece I'm going to wrap it around again and tie another knot. I guess I don't need it to be that big. Okay, this isn't the best card I've ever made, but you guys get the hint. And it's still a cute card. Not all of them are going to be out of the park. But this is cute. And then I can use this in something else, I think. So there we go. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.